5 seconds. Start. The House will remember that when this matter came up on the earlier motion to appoint a joint committee, we had a fairly full and profitable discussion in this House. As a result, the House agreed to send this bill to a joint committee. The other House went a step further and unanimously agreed to send it to the joint committee. I mention these facts to show what a great degree of unanimity of opinion there has been in Parliament over this matter. One would imagine sometimes reading or hearing some criticisms made outside this House that this was a measure over which opinion was rent in twain, that it was a highly controversial measure which proposed something very extraordinary. Yet, when one comes to see what has actually happened in this House or the other House, one finds that the persons who are most intimately connected with this matter in the sense that they are considering it directly, members of the two houses who have listened to arguments for and against, have come to one broad conclusion in favor of this amendment of the Constitution. This should be remembered because an attempt is made outside Parliament, of course, to create a contrary impression. I am not saying anything secret when I say that the proceedings of the Joint Committee were remarkable for their cooperative approach to this problem. It was an understanding approach and a near unanimous approach. In fact, the bill as it has emerged from the Joint Committee might almost be considered to represent the views of almost every member of the Joint Committee, which consisted of people of various parties and various views. After the report of the Joint Committee was prepared and passed in this cooperative manner by almost every member of the Joint Committee, some minutes of dissent have been received. The minute of dissent by my friend has been measured a longest minute in which he has quoted from high legal authorities, apart from that fact that he is himself a high legal authority. First of all, we must bear in mind exactly what this bill is and what this attempt to amend the Constitution is. It is odd that words like confiscation of property and expropriation are thrown about when actually what the Constitution says is that there will be no such thing except by law except on payment of compensation thereof.